am Anusha CK from 6M Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. I am going to give presentation on Smart Infant Incubator using IoT. Contents. The contents are introduction, scope, objective, methodology, hardware and software requirement, advantages, application, expected result and reference paper. Introduction. According to market surveys, in India, 2.6 million infants are prematurely born. An infant incubator is used to provide same environment as that of mother's womb. So, an infant incubator is an apparatus used for maintaining an environment of controlled temperature, humidity suitable for a newborn baby. It is used especially for the preterm babies. Incubators significantly improve survival rate of premature babies. The core body temperature of the infant are maintained between 29 to 39 degrees Celsius. Infants are nursed in neutral thermal environment. Figure 1 shows the picture of infant incubator. Scope. The proposed system monitors the health parameters of the newborn. It detects the toxic gas present around the baby. Alert message is sent when the baby is in danger condition, and this alert message will be sent to the concerned doctor. And it monitors the newborn endlessly. Objective. To monitor the temperature and humidity, to detect the toxic gas in the incubator, to monitor respiratory and heart rates of infant, to have alerts in case of any abnormalities, and also to safeguard the health condition of the infant. Methodology. Figure 2 shows the block diagram of Smart Infant Incubator. In this, the temperature and humidity sensor, gas sensor and pulse sensor are used, in which they senses temperature, humidity, heartbeat of the infant and also the toxic gas present around the baby by using IoT application. This sensor data is stored in Arduino Uno microcontroller and get processed. It needs a power supply of 5 volt. Automatically, LCD provides the sensor data, and additional support like buzzer get activated and give alarm using GSM module when there is any danger in the incubator. Firstly, the sensor measures the temperature, humidity of the incubator, and it also detects the toxic gas present in the incubator by using gas sensor. Then the system read the sensor data, which will be in analog form. Then this analog data is fed into the analog to digital port of microcontroller. The sensor data can be checked for every second. These converted values means analog to digital converted values will be compared with reference value. If the sensor data is within the reference value, then the sensor data will be transmitted to display unit, that is LCD. If the sensor data is above or below the reference value set by the user, then the microcontroller will give alert to the concerned doctor by using GSM module. And also in buzzer gets activated. Mechanically, message will be sent to the doctor. Flowchart. When the process starts, firstly The sensor senses the data and gathers the sensor information in microcontroller, and the time operation will be for each 30 seconds. If the sensor data ranges between 29 to 30 degrees Celsius and heartbeat ranges between 90 to 180 beats per second, and the toxic gas concentration is below 300 ppm, then it's a normal condition. The sensor data will be displayed continuously in the LCD screen. If it does not satisfy these conditions, that is the temperature, if the temperature does not range between 29 to 39 degrees Celsius and heartbeat does not range between 90 to 180 beats per second, and if the toxic gas concentration is above 300 ppm, it is not a normal condition, and the timer will be for every 3 seconds. And if it does not have same condition, that is if it does not satisfy the condition before 3 minutes, then it would start from the beginning. If this condition does not satisfy even after 3 minutes also, then the sound alarm, that is buzzer, get activated, and the system send an alert warning to the respective doctor by using GSM module, and at the same time the alert will be displaying in the LCD. So then the process stop. This would be repeatedly done until the baby is in incubator. Hardware and software requirements. Hardware requirements. The hardware devices which are used in this project are Arduino Uno, DHT11 sensor, MQ2 sensor, pulse sensor, LCD, buzzer, and GSM module. Software requirements. Arduino IDE, Arduino Uno. Arduino Uno is microcontroller board based on Atmega 328. It has 14 digital input-output pins and 6 analog input pins. DHT11 sensor. The DHT11 is a digital temperature and humidity sensor. It uses a capacitive humidity sensor and a thermistor to measure the surrounding air. Pulse sensor. It is a heartbeat detecting and biometric pulse rate sensor. The pulse sensor includes 3 pins, that is VCC, ground, and signal pin. MQ2 sensor. It is used to detect the toxic gas and measures the concentration. It detects LPG, smoke, propane, alcohol, carbon monoxide concentrations. GSM module. It is a hardware device that uses GSM mobile telephone technology. It is used to enable communication between a microcontroller and the GSM network. LCD. A 16:2 LCD display can display 16 characters per line, and there are 2 such lines. So totally it can display 32 characters in 16:2 LCD display. Buzzer. It is an electric signaling device that makes the sound. Advantages. It protects the infant from cold, infection, and excess handling. Observation of very sick infants. When babies are unwell and close operation is required, these incubators can be used. It is user friendly and efficient, and it has less disturbance. Means it protects the infant from excess noise that cause harm to the baby. Proper time caring can be given to the infant. This allows doctors or nurse to constantly track a baby's health status. Application in hospitals, security application, smart home appliances, fitness trackers. Expected result: the temperature and humidity can be monitored, heart condition could be noticed, poisonous gas could be recognized. The plan system is expected to have alerts in case of abnormalities or danger in incubator, and to monitor the health condition of the premature babies could be achieved. So the main aim of the project is to create a system for premature babies that can give them a perfect atmosphere around them, which will help them to survive with low maintenance. Reference papers. Thank you.